Hey guys, it's Callum here from EnglishShooting. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, oh god, not another video about the NRA, what have they done now? What am I going to sit here and moan about now or criticise them about now? Well, nothing's happened in a bad sense, but what I actually wanted to do was make this video to firstly clear up a couple of things, but mainly about one particular thing, which is actually the imperial meat that they've just had. So just to clear up, now somebody made a very good point. I can't remember if it was on Reddit, on YouTube or Facebook. Someone made the point that basically said, like, look, sort of just like Mike Yardley giving his opinions about, you know, practical, tactical forms of shooting, it's not very constructive for me to sit here and just continuously slag off the NRA. Now, if everything the NRA did, like literally everything for members, new people, for, you know, running Bisley, whatever, was just an horrific mess, then yes, I would sit here and slag absolutely everything off about them and say how they're completely useless. But my main concern and my main gripe is about new people into shooting. As an existing member, as an existing shooter, and as someone that uses Bisley on a weekly basis, it's an incredible sight. There are still niggles that I have as a existing shooter that I think, you know, the NRA could tweak and run a little better. That's something that I am going to sit down and talk with Andrew about. But you know, as a shooter, I think it's a fantastic facility. And one of the biggest things that I've seen is the improvements in the ranges. In the short time, or relatively short time, that I've been shooting, I've seen a drastic improvement in the actual range facilities down there. So I just wanted to say, you know, credit where credit's due. You know, for an existing shooter, it's not a bad place, and I love spending my time down there, so they must be doing something right. Now, on that sort of note of credit where credit's due, that's what has basically made me, or inspired me to do this video, because I was down at Bisley this weekend, just doing my normal sort of go to William Evans, pop into Fulton's, went to Bisley Shooting Ground for some clays. If you want to see the vlog of that, go on to my other channel, Everything Else Callum. You can find, I'll link it in the description below for you. If you want to see the full day of me down there, go check out that video on the other channel. But I was down there just for sort of my normal mooch around, had lunch at the NRA, all that sort of stuff. And then we were just about to go home, and my mate said, well, it's the Queen's final. Why don't we go have a look? Why don't we go see what's up? And I have to say, it was an absolutely amazing atmosphere down there. I have never seen Stickledown so busy. It was absolutely packed. There was a band, a marching band, hundreds and hundreds of people down there. You had the full line, full length of Stickledown taken up by shooters, big marking board. It's just, and like loads of ice cream, Pims on sale, all that sort of stuff. And it was just absolutely fantastic. I think it did work in the NRA's favour that it was bloody hot and beaming sunshine, still wind. It was just a perfect day. And even though I'm not a huge target rifle fan, it made me want to take up target rifle. We sat and we watched the, or stood and watched the Queen's final. You know, Queen's, if you don't know, it's pretty much the pinnacle of target rifle shooting. It's the main event of the Imperial meet, and it was the 146th Imperial meet this weekend just gone, or this few weeks just gone. But the Queen is just the top event. It's the pretty much the most prestigious event in, I'd say, sort of UK shooting at least, to win. Now it was actually won by Wing Commander Calvert. You know, unfortunately I didn't get to see him shoot, and I also didn't get to see him carried down the main road in Bisley. Again, this is another tradition. You know, it's steeped in history, and they get carried down in the same chair every single year, and they go and do a tour of all the clubs. You know, it's just very prestigious, and absolutely just wonderful atmosphere. And one of the things that I did notice, and one of the things that I did talk about in the vlog, is that the amount of, or the variety of ages that were down there. You had, you know, kids, families, you know, uni students, teenagers, you know, old, young, male, female, and that was both sides of the line. You had, you know, old and young shooters, you had your old and young spectators, and you could see there were people that had just gone there for the day. They were stood there with their Pimm's of lemonade and just chilling out in the sun watching some shooting. Just like with the Phoenix shoot, I told everyone, like, look, get down there, go see it, you know, get involved in the atmosphere and soak in the atmosphere, and I really would recommend anybody to get down there next year for the next shoot. Again, absolutely fantastic to see. Go and check the full vlog out if you want to on my other channel, but as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you soon.